matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. The Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man, it's Baker. Trying to set up the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. With the catch, it's Scott. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came to the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team is
intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Heaves it deep. Makes a grab down the middle. There he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He's inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Applewhite. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Seminole. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Although once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Duggar. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the player...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Noles!
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air, it's Baker. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They kick it away on 4th down. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Good timing on the quick out. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the right. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, it's Baker. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one. Out. And 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Glass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, North Carolina State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to run it. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Applewhite. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They are up by just one over Utah. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. NC State going up tempo. Dropping back, it's Baker. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block on the back. Return
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lost to fire on second down. Going over the top. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Swanky, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in fourth and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Seminoles! Fitted in the window for the score. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding it? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Applewhite. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll go with a direct snap. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? You're going to force.
Touchdown, Noles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
52, NC State, 21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air, it's Baker. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Under fire. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Seminoles look to do some damage in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. Lining
up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Robinson. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play calling too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Running behind that left side. Can't get him to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long for the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the upright. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.